My name is Colin and I'm from the Silver K Gallery, and we represent the superheroes artists Alex Ross and Jim Lee, who have done some of the most marvellous characters you'd ever see. We also have the most amazing range of Star Wars material, Ralph McQuarrie and all those famous artists. So basically we are a gallery that brings to Australia art that you would normally never see anywhere. We're based in Melbourne, we're at 1092 High Street, Armadale, so come on down folks, and we have thousands of pieces, and many of them are hand signed by the artists, and every now and then we do bring out artists for exhibitions over the years. We've had many of the famous Disney animators and Warner Brothers animators, so unfortunately many of those guys have now gone to heaven. They're no longer with us, but we still do very specialised shows.
Now, a lot of people poo-poo comic book art and say, well, you know, it's not really art, it's just drawing, colouring in. What changed your mind about comic books and animation that kind of got you into this whole...
Do you know, stand here today and look at what's happening at this marvellous Armageddon event. There are so many, you know, I'm 61 and I see so many kids in their ages from 15 right up to 30 and 40 here, and everyone's got a smile on their face. They're happy. That's what animation art brings. You know, when people come to our gallery, and sometimes I say, you know, how much will this be worth in 10 or 15 years? And I say to them, buy it because you love it. And that's what people do with animation. It's their life. They just love it. And it brings a smile on their face. We never ever have anyone who ever comes back and wants to sell a piece. They keep it. It's part of their life. And for me, that's what transformed me into this art world. Alex Ross, to me, he is the Dali of today. I used to sell Dali out 30 years ago, and I'd say to people, just buy this art. One day you won't be able to get it. It's the same thing with Alex. Alex is one of the most unbelievable artists you'd ever meet. He is so talented and so popular now that he doesn't go to shows like this anymore. A, because he doesn't really like this being surrounded by people, but he doesn't need to. His art speaks for itself, and so I think Alex is probably one of the most gifted animators I've ever dealt with.
Larger-than-life characters is what really drew me to wanting to draw, and I've been fortunate enough to work with the biggest characters in comics, everybody from Spider-Man to Superman to Batman.
Designer Ralph McQuarrie has died. He was 82 years old. McQuarrie was the mastermind behind characters such as Darth Vader, Chewbacca, R2-D2, and C-3PO.
Well, here at the show we do have a piece signed by Ralph McQuarrie, who was, as you know, one of the most famous designers, conceptual designers on Star Wars. Getting something signed by Ralph is very special. It's one called Stormtrooper, and it's three Stormtroopers. It was basically a conceptual design that he did. We do have other of his pieces, but that's the one that we have that is actually hand signed by him. You know, I've spent my life, the last 30 years, travelling the world trying to find artwork and animation artwork, and I guess the glory days of animation of Disney, Warner Brothers and Hanna-Barbera unfortunately have passed us by, so I've had the great opportunity over many years to be able to select and find so much of that art. So today I'm really looking more in what is the modern era. Star Wars, for example, is a whole new genre of art. 5 years ago we didn't have any Star Wars animation art. Today we have the most glorious selection, and they've gone and selected some of the most gifted, in fact, ex-Disney artists who are now doing Star Wars work.